Okay. Hello, everyone. Wholeness and blessings, baraka to you all. So, this may trigger some people, so I'm just giving you this warning right now. But I was just thinking about things while I'm sitting here, unable to go to work because I looked down at the car and there was a flat tire. Oh, okay, but I'm not tripping. That's a whole nother story because I can go into a tirade, but I won't. Woosah. But anyway, I was watching a video on TikTok, and this guy, and it's a trigger warning, this may trigger some because you may not agree with me, and of course, we can all respectfully agree to disagree. So, this guy was talking about when you give to people, you give to the wrong people. When you give to people that have curses on them or they are paying karmic debt, and you give to them, what happens to you? And so he had 50-50 kind of for him and 50 against him. And I was totally vibing with him because he's right. He's right. Ever notice how you're around a person, because certain facets of society will tell you that you have to give. You have to go and volunteer here and do this, and you have to give and you have to do that. And you see these people on the street, and I'm tired as hell coming from work, tired, not tired, tired. And they're just like on the corner, like low, nice tennis shoes or whatever, and they're begging. So I when I first came over to Texas, I talked to this little guy, and he was like, you know what, I'm not going to work for the system ever again. I'd rather beg than work. And I'm like an idiot, gave him $20. This was, of course, 20 years ago. And I think about what this guy said. He said that his mother would give to people. And so the entities that were in charge of collecting from these people who were paying karmic debt came and took it out on his mama. I completely believe that. And I'll tell you a case in point. What if, say for instance, you're in the market for a job and your friend is as well. And so you just always the person to help these people. So I'm gonna help her get the job. All right. So you put in a good word for her, help her do her resume. You're her reference, and she gets the job, and you don't. And then she complains. I hate the job. I hate the job. I hate the job. I hate the job. But she gets it, and you don't. I feel as though it's kind of sort of an energy transfer, like our energy. I'm going to say this, and this is going to trigger many people. And as I said, we can respectfully agree to disagree, but I'm standing on business right now, and this is how I feel. It's an energy transfer. Your energy is allotted for you. You put in shadow work, you do good deeds, you talk to the Great Spirit, the Most High, you do your rituals or whatever, and you get energy and you get blessings in proportion to what you do. So you go and you give away blessings to people who's probably paying karmic debt. You don't know these people. You don't know what these people are running from, what these people are hiding, or worse yet, you don't know what they feel for you, the rancor that they may really feel for you. You know what I'm saying? Like an enemy is going to stick close to you. And so these maintenance guys are talking louder than I am, getting on my nerves. Can you hear him? He's talking. But anyway, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, they can harbor rancor or animosity towards you, but at the same time want to feed off of your energy. And that has happened to me my whole life. But I was still feeling like I had to be the person just to help them, to help everybody. I'm going to help you. And then when your energy was drained and that person seemed to rise and you just stagnant, I'm like, now I get it. This dude was on the money. He was right. And, he's been stigmatized, put in jail or whatever. I'm not a follower of him, but I know the truth when I hear the truth. And he was speaking the truth. If you are helping people, I don't care if it's somebody homeless on the street who's running from whatever he or she has done, and that's not saying that all homeless people are doing that, because all homeless people are not doing that. But I shouldn't have said homeless. Well, what if it's someone who does have a particular karmic debt to pay, and then they come to you and you help them, you get under their umbrella, you know what I'm saying? And so then you also become a bearer of whatever it is that they're having to pay back. I'm so cautious now. He's right. It may seem like I'm just selfish or what have you, and I'm not, but I'm cautious. My energy is for me. I'll help you, but I mean, what if you've been needing my help for 25, 30 years? Girl, oh, I like your hair. You do my hair. Okay, so I do your hair, and your hair, and my style is now your style. Girl, where'd you get those shoes from? So I take you to where I got my shoes from, so then now your style is my style. Oh my God, what music is that you're listening to? So I tell you, so now your music style is my style. Before I know it, you've done a destiny swap and you've taken over that a portion of my life, and that's actually real. Destiny swapping is real, and you got to do a lot to get that back, to get out of that person's energy. You start fighting back and get out of that person's energy. But this guy was right when he was saying you have to be careful who you help, and believe it or not, I dare say, why do we have to help them at all? In a sense that it's reciprocal. You know what I mean? How can I put this? You may be in a tight pinch every now and again, and I can kind of pull you out because you may need that assistance, and I'm in a tight pinch and you can pull me out. But it's reciprocal. When it's someone that's always needing help and has always needed help, then that's a pattern. And then when they start to rise and you start to stagnate, open your eyes, baby. There's an energy transfer that has happened and that is going on. And I love this particular stage of life where we are right now, where we've awakened and we're growing, and we know how to fight, and we know what to fight, and we know when to fight. So I just want to say this is for me. I don't want to be like telling you what to do or whatever, but this is for me. I know I'm going to be careful as to who I help or who I share my blessings with. My blessings are for me. My ancestors, the Great Spirit, have given me blessings in accordance with what I've done. You know what I mean? Because they want to give it to me, and I go giving it away to a person who is not worthy. Then okay, you know, you're gonna, if that person has karmic debt to pay, then you're gonna share in that. So I'm not gonna be guilted into being that helper any longer. My blessings are for me. This is going to trigger some. Like I said, you can disagree with me, but this is where Marsha stands. My name is Marsha. Wholeness and love.